Stocks gaining in late trading today, reversing earlier losses. This coming after reports that China is in talks with Italy about possible investments, perhaps buying Italian bonds. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 both up just under 1%. All right, for more, let's go to Deborah Kostroun at the New York Stock Exchange with the details. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pim. Yes, so we started out lower, and at one point the Dow was down 167 points. So a pretty good turnaround that we saw, especially in the last 15 minutes of trading, as we got that news that maybe Italy and China are working on some kind of deal for buying bonds. But all day long today, worries that Greece is moving closer to default had the markets pretty nervous. Traders say that they do think there is a high probability that Greece will default. And that's not all, because all across Europe, the debt levels are rising, Pim.
Now, Deborah, obviously financials under the microscope today with the worries in Greece about a default. And also at one point, the shares of Goldman Sachs trading below $100 a share. Yeah,
a lot of people focusing in on that. Goldman trading below $100 a share. Now, we did close above that, over $102 a share, almost $103. But the financials obviously under pressure with all this European debt problems. But the other big news, Citigroup cut the U.S. bank's third quarter profit estimates by an average of 45%. They said that Goldman is set to report earnings of 10 cents a share. And that is sharply down from what they were expecting of $2.70. So that certainly had an impact on Goldman Sachs. But what we did see a lot of the financials kind of gaining in the last few minutes along with the broader markets. And then, of course, we did get that final confirmation that Bank of America will be cutting 30,000 jobs over the next few years. They're going to be saving $5 billion in costs by the end of 2013. But the problem is that puts more people out of work. And, of course, financial sector jobs are on the decline as banks are trying to trim their expenses. And, in fact, financial service jobs are down 9% just over the past 5 years. So all those people losing a job may have a difficult time finding one. But, of course, that also adds to our concern about the lack of jobs in this country. Pim, back to you.
Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.